The great land runs of Oklahoma history, all 5 of them it turns out, were maybe not so great after all. Sure, they had to have been impressive to witness, and you can imagine that they were exciting events in which to be involved, but as far as a practical way to fairly distribute land, there may have been a better way to go about it. At least that's what territorial and national officials were thinking by the end of the last chaotic run into the Kickapoo Territory in May 1895. The next major land opening in the Indian Territory was the Kiowa, Comanche, and Apache lands in the southwest part of the territory. This land opening was to be unusual and the first of its kind in the history of the United States, without so much chaos, bloodshed, and violence as the early runs. To give away more than 2 million acres, the U.S. government decided to use a lottery system. Those desiring land in this opening first had to qualify, meaning they had to be of the right age and have no other land holdings and register at either the El Reno or Lawton land offices. The contestant had to fill out a card with their name, date of birth, height, weight, and other various information, and then this card was sealed in an envelope and put into a giant rotating container. Once officially entered into the drawing, a contestant was free to travel about the country to see which quarter section they might want if their name was drawn. There were around 13,000 homesteads to be given away in this opening, but more than 150,000 people qualified and registered for the drawing. With those odds, the chances were slim of ever receiving a claim, much less the one you actually were hoping to get. Drawings were held in El Reno and Lawton beginning July 29th, with crowds of thousands surrounding the hopper to both ensure fairness and to be ready to be recognized as a winner. It was in this week of August 1901 that those lucky people whose names were drawn could begin claiming their land. The process worked like this. One by one, in the order in which they were drawn from the hopper, names were called out, and those people marched up to a giant map of the area, marked through the quarter section of the land they claimed. According to eyewitnesses, the crowds around the maps were so great that many used telescopes and opera glasses in order to see which land was now no longer available, and either cheers or groans were audible with almost each claim marked on the map. Lots in the new towns of Lawton, Anadarko, and Hobart were auctioned off to the highest bidder.